You worked your entire life. You saved diligently. You maxed out your ARSP. You invested in Canadian dividend-paying stocks. You did everything the financial advisors told you to do. And now, as you approach retirement, the government has a nasty surprise waiting for you. It is called the Old Age Security Recovery Tax, but I call it the success penalty, because that is exactly what it is, a penalty for being responsible enough to save for your own future. Here is how the trap works. Most Canadians think the OAS is a guaranteed benefit, just like CPP. It is not. The moment your income crosses $93,454 in 2026, the government starts taking your OAS back. For every dollar you earn above that threshold, they slash your benefit by 15 cents. You might be thinking, 93,000 is a lot. I am safe. Think again. Because the CRA counts income you never actually received. This is where it gets truly disturbing. If you hold Canadian dividend stocks, the government grosses up your dividends by 38% for the OAS calculation. Let me repeat that. If you receive $10,000 in actual cash dividends, the CRA reports it as $13,800 of income. You never saw that extra $3,800. It does not exist in your bank account. It is phantom income. But the government uses that inflated number to decide if you are too rich to receive your old age security. Sarah from Toronto learned this the hard way. She received $85,000 in real income, her pension, and some dividends. But after the gross up, the CRA counted it as $98,000. She lost $750 in OAS that year. Money she thought was guaranteed. Money she paid taxes her whole life to fund. Before we move on, comment yes below if you knew about the dividend gross up trap, or know if this is the first time you are hearing about it. I will reply with a calculator link so you can check if your portfolio is pushing you into the danger zone. And here is the brutal math nobody talks about. If you are in the clawback zone earning between $93,000 and $150,000, you are facing an effective marginal tax rate of 58%. Your normal income tax in Ontario is about 43%. Add the 15% OAS clawback on top. That means for every extra dollar you earn, the government takes 58 cents. You keep 42. This is not about the wealthy. This is about middle-class retirees who saved $1 or $2 million and are now being punished for it. The system penalizes success and rewards those who did not plan ahead. But you do not have to just sit there and accept this. The OAS clawback is not a mandatory tax, it is a tax on poor planning. There are two powerful strategies you can use right now to protect your benefit and keep the government's hands off your pension. Strategy number 1. The TFSA shield. This is the most important tool you have. Why? Because income generated inside a tax-free savings account and withdrawals taken from a TFSA are completely invisible to the OAS clawback calculation. They do not appear as net income on your tax return. The CRA cannot touch them. If you need an extra $20,000 in retirement for a renovation, a new car, or a dream trip, do not pull it from your ARSP or RIF if it will push you over the $93,000 limit. Pull it from your TFSA instead. Your income stays low on paper, and you keep your full OAS benefit. This is why, if you are within 10 years of retirement, you should prioritize maximizing your TFSA over your ARSP. Every dollar you move into your TFSA today is a dollar that will not trigger a clawback tomorrow. Strategy number 2, income splitting. If you have a spouse, this is literally free money for filling out a form. The CRA allows you to split up to 50% of your eligible pension income with your lower earning spouse. This includes your RIF withdrawals once you are over age 65. By moving income from the high earner to the low earner on your tax return, you can often bring the high earner back under the clawback threshold while simultaneously using the lower earner's lower tax brackets. It is a double win, but it is not automatic. You must apply for it every year. Let me give you a real example. Michael and Linda are both retired. Michael receives $97,000 from his pension and RIF. Linda receives $40,000. Without splitting, Michael is over the limit and loses about $540 in OAS every year. But if they split Michael's eligible pension income, they can bring his reported income down to under $93,000. The clawback disappears. The OAS stays intact. $540 saved, just for checking a box on their tax return. The government is counting on you not knowing these rules. They want you to trigger the clawback so they can keep the money and balance their books. Do not give them that satisfaction. You need to map out your income sources before you retire, not after. I have created a comprehensive clawback protection guide that includes the exact 2026 thresholds, a gross-up calculator for your dividend portfolio, and a step-by-step checklist for setting up income splitting correctly. Comment the word clawback below, and I will send you the guide immediately. Do not lose $9,000 in benefits over the next decade because you did not plan ahead. Your OAS is not guaranteed, but with the right structure, you can keep every penny. Subscribe to Maple Money Data. We break down the numbers the government hopes you ignore.